Yo, what's going on, everybody? Alright, in this video, we're going to be finally doing the battery relocation. I've been talking about that for a while, and a couple of you guys wanted me to do like a really in-depth video on how to do it. So basically, we just got some welding cable. What number is that?
Fucking 2.
Number 2 welding cable. We just got 25 feet of it just so we, just in case we needed extra, and also to make the ground, whatever. So then also what you're gonna need is a fuse holder. Anyone will work, but that's work. And then we got a 200 amp fuse for it. This is the same one that I have in my 240. And then also you need, you just need one of these. The car audio ones work better, but this will work too. And then also what you're gonna need, which he doesn't have because he couldn't find it. Well, he has one, but it doesn't fit. You're gonna need a distribution block. So that's the only thing that we're not gonna do today. But I'm gonna show you on my car what you need the distribution block for. That way you guys have like an idea and like how to connect everything. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what you wanna do first is, I always just like to start from the front. Go ahead and remove the grommet. And then since we have 2 people, we're able to use 2 people. But his phone's ringing, so 1 second. Alright, now what you want to do is go ahead and feed this thing through the grommet. So go ahead and grab it. You get it? Just go ahead and... What? Just go ahead and pull it all through. So you just want to feed this all the way through, and then we'll go to the next step. Yeah, for your transmission. Alright, this is where we stopped right here. This is where we're going to put the distribution block, and like I said, I'll show you guys that on my car. But anyways, you just want to leave it about right here if you're following the steps that I do. So anyways, next step is you got all the wire inside of the car. So next step is to take off these trim pieces, and then we're gonna go ahead and tuck the wire all the way through the bottom. So I'll show you guys that. Alright, so whenever you undo these screws, you just kind of just pry it up like so. Some of them don't come out, you gotta put pressure on the bottom. Okay, so then once you got the trim piece off, you just want to grab this. This is gonna be hard as fuck with one hand, but just here, yeah, tuck that under. You just want to tuck the wire underneath the carpet. Like so. Alright, and then once you do that, there's this little piece right here that you just pull up. And this also has carpet that you can go under. This one's a little bit stiffer to go through. And then you don't have to go all the way under. What I do is I just run it right here through that little hole. So you just pull up the back seat. And just push it through. This is the hard part. Like so. So we got a lot to pull through. Once we pull it through, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so just a little tip so you don't have to redo everything twice. There is this little bar right here. Make sure you run the wire underneath the bar, and also the seat belt, make sure you run the wire behind the seat belt. That way everything fits good. As you can see, there's nothing. We just ran it right underneath the seat, and I'll show you guys where it comes out. It comes out right there behind the back seat rest. Back seat rest. So now we're going to go ahead and cut the wire and put on the fuse holder. Alright guys, next step is to screw in the fuse holder. I'm just screwing it into the carpet. So again. Alright. Do one in the bottom. you go. You got your fuse holder mounted. So now we're going to go ahead and put the wire through it and the fuse in it, and then we'll go ahead and make the ground. Little break. Alright, so we got the thing all mounted up and the wires in. So now we got to cut this, and this will be the positive, and then the next section we're gonna make is the grounding, or the negative. We're also gonna mount the battery box, which I have up here in the front. So I'm gonna show you guys all this. Let's go!
You're moaning from the bathroom. Who's in there? No, at least one bad one is who's in there. When they step in the room, they think Zeus in here. How I piss them all off. You know, I'ma fuck your bitch. And I'm smoking like a man, but I see your man with Zeus. Everybody thinking on me, so everything I say so real big. And that little brother keeps still on the AP. Who's that?
Alright, we had to run to Walmart to get these terminals, and the wire that he's using is big as fuck, so it doesn't all fit in there. That's why it looks all scraggly. But anyways, you just want to go ahead and make your positive, so it runs into the fuse holder, and then, you know, this is your positive. Positive is going to go there, obviously. So now we're going to go ahead and drill in the battery box, and yeah. Okay, so there's a stock bolt that goes right here. It doesn't go to anything, so that's what we're going to use for the battery box. So the battery box is going to go right here, and we're just going to go ahead and drill the hole out, and then basically just drill the screw back in, or the bolt back in. So let's do it. Somebody came to help us, dude. What the hell is this fucking thing? Woo! Oh, those things are fucking gross. Anyways, we got this thing screwed in, bolted down, it's not going anywhere. So now we're gonna go ahead and make the ground. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I'll show you guys how to do it. I showed you guys in the last video how to make a ground, so I'm not gonna be too in depth. You can go back and watch the other one, but I will show you how to do it. Alright, I already showed you guys this in the last video. It was a lot more like in depth, so I'm not going to go crazy on it today. But as you guys can see right here, we just drilled a little hole, and that's where we're going to ground it. And you got to make sure that you don't drill into the gas tank because it's really close to there. But basically what we're going to do, he's over here cutting the ground wire. As you guys can see, it's about, I don't know, a foot. That's like way too long though. But anyway, he's cutting that. And so this bolt will basically just run through this hole like that, and it's going to ground it. I'm gonna go ahead and sand off around this though, that way it has a good connection. But other than that, that's pretty much all you do with there. So anyways, once it's done, I will show you guys the finished product. Yo guys! Alright, so everything's done. Put the carpet back under there. That's grounded. As you guys can see, everything fits perfectly, and it's ready to go. The only thing that I did not show you guys was the distribution block in the front and what you need to connect to that. So I'm going to go ahead and go up there to my car real quick so I just can show you guys what to plug into the distribution block. And that's really all you need to do in order to relocate your battery. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, and then that's pretty much all you got to do. Okay, so here's my car, here's my distribution block. Sorry, I'm like up in the air, so there's not very good light, but anyways, I just mounted it right here, and here's my welding cable going into here, and then these two wires right here basically go straight into your fuse box. They both need constant power. There's the starter, alternator, and then there's one more wire, and I'm sorry, but I'm blanking on it right now. But as you guys can see, there's two white wires, and then there's a bigger blackish whitish wire. So it's super simple. If you just Google what those two are, you guys can figure that out. It's the starter wire off the harness, the alternator, and I think just the ECU power. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyways, there's just three wires, and then that's all you need to do. So as soon as he gets his distribution block, we're gonna go ahead and connect that, because you know, he just has his wire just sitting up here doing absolutely nothing. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope you guys learned something, hopefully it was helpful. Stay tuned because there's a lot more stuff coming since we just got the RB25 in. So yeah, hit the big thumbs up if this video helped, hit that red subscribe button, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright guys, and then what I do, I just go ahead and get some pliers and twist the hose back and forth to get it kind of broken and loose. And then you can get your flathead